So hey Chase.
Okay, yeah.
So you know how we're stuck in quarantine?
Oh yeah, all the time.
And yeah, we're talking about all. I'm sure we're all just thinking about all the things that we could be doing,
Right.
that we are not doing, and that we cannot be doing, because we're stuck inside.
Oh yeah.
So you want to continue talking about things that we could have, but we will never get?
I would love that. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Welcome to the show. That's what If is. Congratulations, you figured it out.
Yeah.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of What If, the show where we talk about all of the canceled nerdy movies, TV shows, video games, you freaking name it. We talk about it. I am your host, Joseph Gallion, and with me, it's a great pleasure to say this, to have another one-on-one podcast, because it's been a fat minute.
Fat.
I spiked the mess out of that audio. But it has been a fat minute. Mr. Chase Gallion.
It's a me.
Woo!
Ah-ha-ha.
Woo! Yeah, Chase Gallion. Woo! Oh my goodness. Is that the star of Daniel and Maggie coming out Friday?
Yes.
Crazy.
A lot of exciting stuff going
It's
on.
amazing that I have a celebrity in my presence.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, guys, like I said, this is HPE, the show where we talk about a bunch of canceled comic book or just nerdy based movies, TV shows, video games, you name it. To this week, Senior Chase, do you want to tell them what we're talking about? I can't speak. I sound like a freaking turntable.
Okay, so it's about a magician.
A magician.
And he's lost his way, and he has to find his
Doctor
way
Strange?
again. No. Think worse.
Doctor Strange 2.
Think worse.
I don't know if that's worse. Sam Raimi's doing those. I don't know. A new Penn and Keller stand-up routine where they say jokes and say magic is dumb and then do magic.
Even worse than that.
That one time that magician got attacked by the tiger?
Close, but not quite.
Oh, you're talking about Gambit.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, so good. I'm glad that we have this great improv together.
Right.
We're so funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
hilarious.
So we're talking about Gambit, guys. The canceled Fox X-Men project. But before we get into it, if you guys enjoy the show, you can find it on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Soundcloud, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and TuneIn. If you would like to follow the channel, follow it on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Heroic Power ENT. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and oh, dude, I'm having to plug it now because it's actually doing numbers. TikTok.
Hey.
At Captain JSSG.
That's right.
Yeah, dude, I did one where I made a joke about how the church just listens to Chris Tomlin over and over again.
Yes.
And it has 30K plays, and I don't understand why.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's great. And you can follow my boy, Chase Gallion, at Instagram and Twitter. Instagram is chase.gallion1, and Twitter is gallion_chase. Tell me you haven't changed these, and I haven't screwed it up.
I think I tried to change it. But I think it was just too complicated, and in the end it wasn't worth it.
Okay.
I know, sad face.
I'm
I don't
really
think I could
glad
figure it
that
out.
you couldn't make my job easier.
I know. That's
great.
not my
I'm
job.
happy.
I mean, it's in my description.
True.
I just can't do that.
So let's go ahead and get into the episode. Okay. So, guys, we're talking about Gambit. We're taking most of the information. It was gathered onto the wiki page for Gambit. This is interesting because this is one of the few films that we can talk about that we've been around for the entirety of its existence. You know,
Yeah, we really
like
have.
we really remember almost everything that happened with this movie.
Yeah.
You know, except for like some of the pre-production stuff back in like 2003.
Oh yeah.
But like for the actual movie with Channing Tatum, like I remember when it was announced and I remember when it was canceled.
Oh yeah, we were there.
I also
for
remember
every
being like,
bit.
Channing Tatum for Gambit?
Right. Yeah.
It's like he's a good actor, but Gambit? Okay.
Him Gambit?
Huh?
Gambit him?
I mean, you do you, I guess. I mean, I would say more of like an Adam Driver type, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe because he's like skinny and white.
Right. Yeah.
Not saying I'm not body shaming Adam Driver because he could punch my face in. He was a freaking Marine. He could destroy my life.
Yes. Oh yeah. Anytime.
Anyway, so yeah, Gambit. Gambit is an unproduced American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name. It was intended to be an installment of the X-Men film series by Fox, but before its cancellation, the film had been written by Josh Zatumer, based on a story by the character's creator Chris Claremont. Which, by the way, Chase, I don't know if you have read anything by Chris Claremont, but he's like basically the best X-Men writer, period.
Oh wow.
Because
okay.
he wrote a lot of the stuff like God Loves, Man Kills. A lot of the ones that like people look at as like the best X-Men stories. Like I'm pretty sure he wrote Days of Future Past as well.
Oh.
I might be wrong, but I'm quite sure that Chris Claremont wrote Days of Future Past, and I'm absolutely looking it up, so I am not an idiot. Chris Claremont, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. At least we got it.
All right, glad. But anyway, yeah. And also Channing Tatum was set to star in the title role. So Tatum was looked at for early attempts to include Gambit in the X-Men films, but was not available for that character's film introduction in X-Men Origins Wolverine in 2009. Taylor Kitsch portrayed the character instead, but was not well received. Well, that's an understatement, Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I feel like Taylor Kitsch could have done a good job because he's not a bad actor.
Oh no,
he's really
definitely.
And it's a shame because, I mean, again, I think almost every single actor in that movie could have done a better job. Well, okay, Will.i.am. Now that I say that out loud, I realize.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that might be a small hampering. But, producer Lauren Schuler Donner expressed interest in a Gambit film starring Channing Tatum in early 2014, and the actor officially signed on that May. The film had been in development since then, with Rupert Wyatt, Doug Liman, and Gore Verbinski, which is such an amazing last name, attached as director to the film at different times. Over the years, as the film release date was also pushed back numerous times. Gambit was scheduled for release on March 13th, 2020. Oh, tragic.
Yep.
Tragic.
Indeed.
So now you know why we're talking about it. But development of the film was placed on hold due to the acquisition of 20th Century Fox by Disney, and after taking over the film, Disney gave it the clap in May of 2019. So yeah, that's the quick overview.
Yeah, just a quick one.
Just a quick, just to let you know what's going on,
Yeah.
You know how it be. You
Yeah.
know what we talking about. Anyway,
Right.
Early development. So, let's move on.
Okay.
For the 2003 film X2, Bryan Singer asked stunt double James Bamford to film a short cameo as the character Gambit, but the scene was ultimately, obviously, because it's not in the movie, ultimately cut from the film, and Bamford believed that a better-known actor would be cast in the role for any future appearance. Well, he was correct. Singer wanted the character to have a large part in the sequel, X-Men The Last Stand, with Keanu Reeves in the role, but ultimately did not return to direct the film. A new writing team of Simon Kinberg and Zach Penn were set to write the sequel screenplay by 20th Century Fox after Singer's departure. And though the pair wanted to include the character, they felt like there was only room for a cameo appearance given the number of new characters more relevant to the film's storylines. Again, what storylines?
True.
Tragic.
Very true.
They decided to save Gambit for a larger role in a future film. Bad mistake. Before that decision was made, Josh Holloway had been looked at for the part, but was unavailable due to the filming schedule of his series Lost. Channing Tatum was then chosen for the role, but the character was written out of the script before he was officially cast.
Oh.
So this is like smaller Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
This is Dirty Dancing era. Not Dirty Dancing. Wait,
Step
Step
Up.
Up. Shut up. I thought of a better movie.
Yeah.
Tragic. But hey,
Goodness.
it's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I need to go to bed, dog. I'm tired. Oh, okay. By October 2007, Gambit was believed to be appearing in the X-Men spin-off film X-Men Origins Wolverine, set for release in 2009. Oh, the calm before the storm.
Oh, yes.
Tatum was unable to recommit to the part at that time because of scheduling conflicts with G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, which was also came out in 2009. I guess he kind of made the right decision here. I don't think Rise of Cobra was a great movie, but, you know.
I think it was better received.
It was way better than X-Men Origins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, dude. But anyway, Taylor Kitsch was ultimately cast in the role. Kitsch was signed to a 3-picture deal. Yikes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Fox executive Jeff Katz was confident that the character would be well received, saying there's a level of strategy and how we grow these things, and what characters can transition between multiple films.
Right.
Indicating that the character could move onto his own standalone film, as was the plan with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. However, X-Men Origins Wolverine was not well received by critics, and Kitsch's performance did not make him the breakout hit that Fox executives had expected. In September of 2013, Tatum expressed interest in taking over the role from Kitsch, saying, "Gambit's my favorite. I'm from New Orleans, and that's around my area. My dad's from New Orleans, and I like to do a Cajun accent. I could do it for real. No knock on Taylor Kitsch, though, because I actually like his Gambit. But I've always lived around Cajun people.
Right.
Gambit was always like the woman-loving, cigarette-smoking, drinking guy.
Yeah.
He was the punk rock of all the superheroes." He's not wrong.
Yeah.
See, he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Which is already like a good sign because it kind of shows that he understands the character at least to a point. And he's from New Orleans, so he can actually do a bit of Cajun, which is nice.
Yeah.
I can honestly not remember if Taylor Kitsch did an accent at all.
I don't think he did a Cajun accent because I could actually understand what he was saying.
I honestly can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
It could be.
Which, I mean, is probably the problem. But, no, I can't remember nothing, dude. It's gone.
Right.
Lordy. All right, X-Men franchise producer Lauren Schuler Donner revealed in January 2014 that she had begun planning a Gambit film with Tatum. She said, "It doesn't have to be a great big movie. It's a thief in New Orleans." Or New Orleans, depending upon whoever. Anyway. I think I've said New Orleans and New Orleans both in this freaking... But yeah, whatever. It's a whole different story. Which, okay, first of all, this is good. I'm glad that it's not end of the world. The lizard's going to turn everyone into lizards.
Right.
Kind of story. That's good. I'm glad. Tatum's on board, and I have to get the studio on board. Okay, word. Yeah, okay, so that's good news.
Yeah.
That May, Tatum officially signed on to star in a Gambit film that was intended to begin a new standalone franchise. He would first introduce his version of the character in X-Men Apocalypse.
Wow. Yeah.
By October, the producers were discussing the film's story and looking for a writer, with Josh Zatumer hired in the role at the end of the month, working off a story treatment by Gambit's comic creator Chris Claremont. Alongside Donner and Kinberg, Tatum was Kimberg. Tatum was set to produce the film with Reed Carolyn of their company Free Association. In January 2015, Fox gave the film an October 7th, 2016 release date.
Right.
Over several months, Tatum approached Bennett Miller, Darren Aronofsky, Gareth Evans, and J.C. Chandler to direct the film, but they all turned him down. In May, imagine a Darren Aronofsky film, a Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness gracious. In May, Zatumer completed his first draft of the script, which Tatum described as a killer origin story that changed some of the tropes of these movies. So, let's start talking about these directors, shall we? Rupert Wyatt. Now, Chase, have you heard of my boy Rupert Wyatt?
I can't honestly say that I have.
Well, I'll be honest, he doesn't have many credits. Probably his most famous one is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, before Matt Reeves took over.
Yeah.
And did his trilogy with Dawn and War and all that.
Yeah.
Wait, not a trilogy because he only did 2. What am I talking about? But other than that, Mark Wahlberg's The Gambler. I don't. The Escapist.
Okay.
Captive State, which apparently came out last year. I'll be honest, I haven't seen any of those, and I really need to watch. I need to watch Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but here we are. So, So in June 2015, Rupert Wyatt signed on to direct the film, with Tatum saying, "We finally found someone that I really do believe wants to make Gambit."
Yeah.
Tatum added that the film was a really unique opportunity amongst superhero films and was no longer set to appear in Apocalypse. Dodged a bullet, Channing. You dodged a bullet.
He really did.
Oh. He had begun learning to throw cards and sleight of hand tricks for the part from magician David Kwong. I really hope I said that right. A friend of Carolyn's from college. Filming was set to begin in New Orleans in late October or early November of that year. But by the end of July, the film was believed to focus on mobsters and thieves rather than end-of-the-world stakes. Good. Uh-oh, here comes the Fox time. But Fox also wanted to load up on spectacle and make this character as popular as possible, with a large $154 million budget to be mostly spent in Louisiana. Several actresses were being tested for the female lead, including Lea Seydoux. Do you remember who that is?
I do not.
Did you see Spectre? The James Bond film?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay, she was the Bond girl in that one.
Okay.
The blonde one. Yeah, the French one. Yeah.
Right.
She's a really good actress.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she was also in that weird Kojima game, Death Stranding, with Norman Reedus.
Oh. Okay.
Chase, if we were a book, would Norman Reedus? I'm funny. Please laugh at me.
I don't think he would.
He probably wouldn't. I wouldn't judge him for not reading us. I feel like we've made that joke before.
I feel like he doesn't read anything except for scripts.
Except for the back of a cigarette box.
Ooh.
He's so cool, dude. He's so punk rock.
Oh,
he doesn't need your fancy books. He's too busy smoking his stogies on the back of a motorcycle. Right. At least that's a character of Daryl. I don't really know his real life persona. I don't freaking...
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so Tatum was renegotiating his contract with Fox at the end of July 2015 and was believed to be close to dropping out of the project due to Fox's intention to have Tatum become one of the anchor characters of the franchise following the impending retirement of Hugh Jackman as the series' formerly character Wolverine. This would be a major commitment for Tatum to make. True. Yeah. Back-end compensation was also an issue. Within days, the issues had been resolved, and Tatum was once again set to star and produce. It was said that his participation hardly was in any real danger due to the commitments Tatum had already made to the project. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure. Anyway, Rebecca Ferguson and Abby Lee were also testing for the hotly contested female lead of
okay.
Belladonna Bordeaux. Okay. Okay, that's cool. But Ferguson soon chose a role in The Girl in the Train in 2016 instead. Probably a good choice. And Leah Seydoux was cast in the role by the end of August. Okay, again, good cast. In September, Wyatt left the film after changes to its schedule caused a clash with another project he was committed to. Wyatt was also believed to have become skittish about directing the film due to wanting to rewrite the script and conceive the world that he was filming. Okay, that's a weird way of putting it, but whatever.
Right.
Leading to differences in opinions on the script with Fox, Tatum, and Simon Kinberg. Oh, Kinberg. Wyatt later stated in March 2019 that he left the film because the studio slashed the budget quite considerably following the financial failure of Fantastic Four in 2015. Understandable.
Yep.
But was not willing to let the script be rewritten to match the new budget before the beginning of production, which was then around 10 weeks away. Not understandable.
Wow.
Fox is pretty dumb, dude.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm not going to just demonize the entire Fox film department, whatever, Fox Studios, which technically aren't even called that anymore. It's like 20th Century Films now.
Think about it. Yeah.
It's weird. But yeah, no, it's weird that they would do something like this. It's obviously not Fox's fault, just the entire company, but it's whoever made that decision. That's a dumb choice, man.
Right.
To not let the script be rewritten to fit your budget. Do you not remember X-Men Origins Wolverine? Lordy, what is wrong with you people?
Yep.
Oh. Anyway. So enter Doug Lineman. Now, Chase.
Uh-huh.
Do you know my boy Doug Lineman?
I have heard of Doug Lineman.
I guarantee you that you've seen some of his movies. Because he made Edge of Tomorrow, the Tom Cruise film, Love, Die, Repeat, also known as whatever. Born Identity.
Yep.
And Jumper, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. He's making that Chaos Walking movie with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley.
Yeah.
He did literally like all of the Bourne movies except for the one with Jeremy Renner, I think. So he's actually a really good director. Also, that was a door slamming. That's nice. I'm glad that's in my audio.
Yes.
Great. I'm glad. So Fox began furiously meeting with potential replacements for Wyatt in hopes of keeping the film's release date, including directors Doug Liman, Joe Cornish, Shane Black, and F. Gary Gray. Oh, sorry. That's F. Gary Gray. F. Gary Gary. That's one heck of a name. I'm changing my name to Gary Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Lineman was in talks to take the film in November of 2015. He had already begun working on the screenplay with Tatum, Carolyn Zatumer, and Kinberg. The latter noted that the X-Men franchise was beginning to branch out into different tones with irreverent R-rated Deadpool, and that Gambit will have very much its own tone and flavor to it. It will be more like a heist movie and a sexy thriller in a way. All right, Doug. Okay. That's a weird way of putting it, but I like that you're making it a heist film. Good. That's fair. If it worked with Ant-Man, it can work with Gambit.
Right.
In January, filming was set for March 2016. Fox officially removed Gambit from its October release date in February 2016. Lyman soon chose to direct the film The Wall, which came out in 2017, while waiting for a new draft of the Gambit script, intending to begin production on Gambit at the end of 2016. Tatum and Carolyn were looking for a new writer to undertake the rewrite and pursue a different creative direction for the film, while Lyman was expected to discard Wyatt's casting of Seydoux and begin casting from scratch himself. Oh, that's a bad choice. It's a bad choice.
Oh, yeah.
Kinberg explained in May that the group had collectively been unhappy with the film's script, but were now very close to completing it. He added that the most important thing is getting the tone and the voice right. We are hoping that Gambit is like what Deadpool was, the start of a new franchise within the X-Men universe. We want to make sure that we get it right. Okay, Fair. I'm glad you're taking your time to get it right. Oh boy. In July, Kinberg praised the script for Gambit and said that they were now aiming to begin filming at the beginning of 2017. However, Lyman left the project the next month in a mutual split with Fox.
Wow.
Mutual split. Choosing... Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Doug. Choosing to instead direct the DC Comics-based film Dark Universe. Oh, Doug. I'm sorry that you... he left one film that never happened to direct another film that never happened.
That's right. Wow.
That's pretty tragic.
That's a double whammy.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, Dark Universe was a movie based on the Justice League Dark, which I don't know why they didn't just call it Justice League Dark, but, you know, originally Guillermo del Toro was going to do it, but then he dropped out because of creative differences, I believe, and then it was moved to Doug Liman, and then it was freaking canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Lyman later explained that he is all about the script, and I just wasn't feeling it. I gotta connect to the script. Okay, you know what? Fair reasons.
Yeah.
So enter Gore Verbinski, the coolest name ever. So Chase. Mm-hmm. Do you know my boy Gore?
No, I do not.
You don't?
No.
Well, let me tell you some actually kind of movies that a lot of people actually have probably heard of before. Okay. So we got A Cure for Wellness. We got The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Mm-hmm. The Lone Ranger. Rango. Yeah. All three of the original Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
And Mouse Hunt. Oh. My God. Do you remember Mouse Hunt?
I don't. No, I don't remember Mouse
Hunt.
Dog.
It was about the two guys who were trying to kill literally one mouse. It was great.
Oh, okay. You know what? I actually do remember that.
It's not that great of a movie, but it's pretty freaking ridiculous and fun. So, all right. So in November 2016, Gambit was expected to begin development again with a new director after Tatum completed work on the film Logan Lucky. The next January, Donner confirmed that Tatum was still attached to the project, and a month later, Kinberg described the film as being in active development. He stated his hope for the project to be ready by the end of 2017, for filming to then begin at the start of 2018. He noted that there were already 3 X-Men franchise films set to release in 2018 at that point, so Gambit can wait for the moment. Yeah, do you remember what those three 2018 movies were?
What?
Only one of them came out.
Yeah, like
Deadpool 2.
Yeah,
that was the only one that was released. But, well, okay, one of them came out, but not in 2018.
Right.
Which was Dark Phoenix, which was pushed to 2019 and flopped harder than a beluga whale on the beach. It was bad.
It was very bad.
But yeah, the other one, which still isn't out, but the whole movie's been made, New Mutants.
Yep.
Great. Good. I'm glad. That movie is literally 2 years old and it's still never been released.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was supposed to come out this month, but had to be pushed back because coronavirus, dude. It looked really good. It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm like actually excited for that movie because it looks good.
Oh, yeah. I just want them to release it on Disney Plus or something.
At this point, you might as well. Maybe Hulu or something. I don't know. Yeah. Something, dude. Goodness gracious. So, Kinberg compared Tatum's commitment to the role of Gambit to the determination shown by Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman to get their most recent X-Men films, Deadpool and Logan, respectively, made right, and reiterated Fox's intention to build a new Gambit film franchise. Yeah, no, I could totally see the Gambit film franchise. That's okay. Yeah. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, if you're... sure. Gambit's had enough in the comics, I guess, that you could do it. Maybe. You would have to introduce Rogue at that point and make it more of a Gambit Rogue movie, though. Personally speaking, I think. Because, like, their relationship is actually interesting, and I think they're married right now in the comics. Again, might be wrong, but I think they're married. But yeah, to keep it interesting, you would have to probably like introduce the rest of the X-Men by that point for at least three Gambit movies. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I mean, you can't doubt Channing for like staying in the role that long.
Oh yeah, no, the man's got commitment. That's something.
I mean, I would honestly say that it's very similar to Ryan Reynolds' stuff, like how long he stuck with Deadpool, but it just didn't, go his way in the end.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate because like it seems like he really did have a passion for the character. But hey, at the end of May 2017, X-Men producer Hutch Parker was unable to provide an update on the film, but said there is still a desire and a passion, interest to see Gambit made. Tatum reiterated that he was still actively working on the film in July and discussed the long development period for the film and the many delays to the production, saying, and this is a quote, "I think we got super, super lucky." Oh, I'm sorry, Tatum. Anyway, I think a lot of setbacks, we'll look at them in hindsight as big, giant blessings because we were making it. And we're writing a movie right at the turn of a paradigm. I hate that word so much, the paradigm, whatever, because it's got a G in it, so I never say it right. Of a paradigm shift in movies. So we got lucky that we didn't just come out with ours, which I don't think was fully formed. It was a good idea. We were going in the right direction. And then we got to learn from two really beautifully different kinds of complete paradigm shifts in Logan and Deadpool. Okay, he makes a great point. Logan and Deadpool are a complete paradigm shift of the superhero genre, especially the Fox superhero genre. So yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Tatum added the next month that work on the Gambit script had started over, and that we're really getting to do some of the things we've always wanted to do with the script, which he described as something that this genre of movie hasn't seen before. And they will continue to not see it.
Yeah, I was about to say, was it just no script? We're
There was
finally
no
getting
script.
to do what we want with it. Burn it.
Nothing. Burn it. Ah! All right. In October, Gore Verbinski was in talks to direct the film. Oh, they're finally talking about Gore. Which was described as a high priority for Fox. A week later, the film was given a February 14th, 2019 release date, and Verbinski was confirmed to direct. By the end of the month, casting for the film was well underway. And Ginny Bevan was hired as costume designer. Next month, Lizzie Kaplan was in talks to join the film as its female lead, because that's right, they fired freaking Leah Seydoux, which is just a bad idea, my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Very foolish. Very foolish. Anyway, Lizzie Kaplan, for those who don't know, that's the lady from Mean Girls. And she was in Cloverfield, she was in Freaks and Geeks, she was in a bunch of stuff. Like, I think she was also in Castle Rock, the one that's going right now. But anyway. So, the next month, Lizzie... right. And location scouting for the film was taking place in New Orleans. By December, filming was set to begin in New Orleans in March of 2018. The next month, Verbinski withdrew from the project due to a scheduling conflict, though creative differences were also reported. Fox subsequently moved the release date to June 7th, 2019. Now, I want you to notice something real quick. Both February 14th, 2019 and June 7th, 2019. Those are both dates that X-Men Dark Phoenix was moved to.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Those are great signs.
It's a good sign.
That.
You know, I don't know why people were thinking that Dark Phoenix was going to be a bad movie. It couldn't be because it was trash. So despite initially redevelopment and cancellation, here we go. Despite initially intending to keep the March filming start Following Verbinski's departure, Fox removed the film from its production schedule entirely by the end of January 2018. By that time, the search for Verbinski's replacement was underway, while the new June 2019 release date was expected to play better for the film as a summer Marvel movie. It's not the same.
It's not.
Dark Phoenix found that out the hard way.
Real quick.
The film was described as having a comedic tone and revolving around a heist, and had also undergone a rewrite to make it more New Orleans. Okay, fair. It needs to be more lighthearted. It needs to be more lighthearted. I'm from Boston now.
Always.
For a Gambit movie, it should be more lighthearted, maybe comedic. Not Deadpool, mind you, but a bit more. It doesn't need to be Logan, is what I'm getting at.
Right. Oh yeah.
Fox expected another new draft of the script in March, and still considered the film to be greenlit with a set budget despite the lack of director. A new production start date of June 19th, 2018 was set, dependent on a new director being found in that time. The producers met with several directors for the film during April of 2018, with Kinberg stating in May that he and Tatum were happy with the current script for the project and hoped to pick a new director in the next couple of weeks and shoot the movie maybe by the end of this summer. Right, about that.
Yeah.
He reiterated that the film was still a priority for Fox, believe it or not, and added that the proposed acquisition of 21st Century Fox by Disney did not affect their plans for the film at that point.
Oof.
In September, Fox was believed to be interested in starting production on February 15th, 2019. The studio was looking to shoot the film in New Orleans. And again, I keep bouncing between Orleans and New Orleans, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He was looking to use Big Easy Studios for production space after doing the same for Logan. The new start date gave the studio time to hire a new crew for the film after previously hired crew members were let go. By the end of the month, Kinberg confirmed that they were now looking to begin production on Gambit in early 2019. He described the film as being loosely a romantic comedy, due to Fox wanting the tone of each X-Men spinoff to be driven by the protagonist's personality, such as Deadpool's raunchy comedy tone and Logan's Western vibe.
Okay.
And the character of Gambit being a hustler and a womanizer, and we just felt like it was there was an attitude, a swagger to him, that lent itself into romantic comedy. At that time, Fox delayed the release of the film again, pushing it to March 13th, 2020. Here we are, friends. About a month ago, the movie came out. So, Chase, what did you think of Gambit?
Thought I had some good concepts in there, but overall, just thought it was missing, the whole movie part.
Yeah. I agree. I did feel pretty hollow. So by then, Carolyn was believed to have been working with Zetumer on the script. I really hope I'm saying his name. It might be like Zetumer or something like that. In October, Kinberg confirmed that the version of the film they were developing was significantly different from their earlier plans, which is why the tone had changed from a heist film to a romantic comedy. He elaborated that some of the heist elements remained in the film due to Gambit still being a thief, but the focus would be a love story between Gambit and Belladonna. Kinberg compared the new direction to Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which he wrote, as well as the Philadelphia story from 1940 and His Girl Friday from 1940. At that time, Daniel Warburn of Screen Rant opened OPINED.
Oh, I feel like they definitely spelled something wrong.
They gotta be that's a big old typo, boy. which he described as being in development hell since 2014. Dude, that's one of my favorite freaking sayings is development hell. Freaking Gambit's been sitting there with the Flash for a long time. And was likely to be canceled once Disney's acquisition of Fox was complete, since Marvel Studios would want to integrate the X-Men characters into their Marvel Cinematic Universe. In January of 2019, it was reported that Tatum was interested in directing the film along with starring. Why didn't they just do this to begin with? The next month, Donner revealed that Gambit, along with the rest of Fox's Marvel films, was on hold until Disney's acquisition of Fox was complete. Mm-hmm. A week after the acquisition was made, Kinberg said that the film was evaluated by Marvel. Well, in May of 2019, Gambit was officially canceled by Disney and removed from its release schedule. Can we get a rip in chat?
Oh my gosh.
Freaking dang, dog. That is a long road. A long road to failure.
Yeah.
Which is depressing because it could have been something. I really do think. I think it could have been something interesting. Maybe something good.
Yeah.
Bit of both.
Right. Yeah. I definitely feel like the comedic heist movie was probably their best route.
Now, Chase, why don't you explain our little theater and the void at the end of the earth little scenario we have here at the end of the show?
Right. Okay. So, picture with me, ladies and gentlemen. You wake up from a deep slumber. You feel like you're in a almost dream-like state. But you...
Am I dreaming?
You definitely know that you're awake.
I'm definitely awake.
But you see this screen, this big screen in front of you, and that nice little soft leather recliner just right underneath you. And wouldn't you know it? It is a movie theater.
It's a theater.
Flash, you see the projector. It's not the Flash movie, so you're somewhat disappointed.
Ezra Miller isn't choking someone out.
But you see the title screen, and it says one word. Gambit.
Oh.
Now you have to make a decision. Are you going to leave that theater? Or are you going to stay?
What the crap was I doing?
I have no idea, but I loved it.
So, are you going to try to escape the void, or are you going to watch the movie? Obviously, I think I would watch it.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I think I'd be. Maybe.
Yeah, at this, I don't even know. Like, I don't think I'd watch it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. I guess it depends upon what version of the movie it would be.
Yeah.
You know?
Like with the latest version that they had.
Yeah.
With the romantic comedy and nothing else. Like.
Not a fan.
No.
Yeah, no, I agree. But if it was like the original with like the heist and everything, with Leah Seydoux and all that, I'm watching it. Yeah, sure. It sounds good. Goodness gracious.
Gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a sad story, dude.
It is, yeah, because I mean, Channing Tatum and so many other people were probably
wanted to do it
on it for so long.
It's like the opposite of the Deadpool story.
Yeah, it really is. Like
it's like Ryan Reynolds wanted to make the movie for so long, and then he finally got to, and then Channing Tatum did not get the chance to do it, and it took 4 years of his life to get to the point where he just couldn't make it.
Right.
I don't know. That sucks, dude.
Oh yeah. That's what happens in big Hollywood.
Big Hollywood. Which, to be fair, we're not obviously saying that he'll never play the character, because you never know. Maybe in Marvel's X-Men he plays Gambit, but obviously maybe not.
Yeah.
But it still sucks that it went the way it did, because either way, I doubt you're getting an MCU Gambit movie. Like, ever.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It kind of sucks to see. But guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please tell someone about the show. Get more people to listen.
Do it.
Chase, now how should they get people to listen to the show?
Yes. Okay, it's very easy, guys. You go to your local gas station. You look the attendant right in the face, the clerk, whoever's standing behind the register, and you tell them, Kevin Smith, you tell him,
why are you working here?
Well, yeah, first you ask him, hey, Kevin Smith, how you doing?
I know
Loved
Tusk and Yoga Hosers didn't really go well, but like you should be still doing stuff. Mallrats is great.
Yeah.
Clerks is great. Oh, am I on a punked version with Clerks themed? And then he's like, sir, my name is Walter. Can I get you something?
And you go, oh, yeah, that, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then you slowly walk away, very embarrassed, and you buy as many Monster Energy drinks as you can.
100%, yeah.
You buy like 17. You down them all immediately.
Are these no, real quick. Important question.
Okay.
Are these the white Monster Energy drinks?
Oh, no. Original green. Green. Yep. And then you down all those, and then you run around everywhere. And I do mean everywhere, the entire earth. Do it. One day.
Do it.
And tell them, every single person, all the babies in the world, you have to tell them to watch
Yell at the babies.
This show.
Listen to Heroic Power Entertainment.
That's
and then you have a heart attack and your heart gives out. So, guys, thank you so much for listening for Heroic Power Entertainment. I'm Joseph Gallion.
And I'm me.
He's not wrong. I can't argue with him. I can't argue with the facts.
Yeah, no, it's fact.
Bye.
Bye.